Hello and welcome. My name is Ash, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Ash Knows Travel, where we go over everything travel. And today we are doing a live travel advisor training for how to price compare in VAX. Now, if you've ever seen my trainings, you know I love me some VAX, right? But I feel like sometimes their system's just a little bit overwhelming. So today we are going to do a deep dive on how, to how to price compare. Ugh, it's live. You can't fix it, girl. You done messed it up. Anyways, let me remove all this fancy stuff off the screen here. And while I'm doing so, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get notifications on when I'm going live. All right, so I am already signed in to VAX. If you are not registered for VAX, you can do so inside the Travel Cafe under Supplier Request Form and then pick your country. Now, of course, I absolutely love VAX for their deposit system. It is one of my favorites, but they do have a lot of suppliers. So on their home screen, you can see their suppliers here. The most popular ones that we use are going to be Apple, FunJet, Travel Impressions. And then the rest of these have to have like flights or certain like requirements, like Blue Sky Tours is for Hawaii, Universal, obviously, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld. See where we're going here? So the most popular ones that we price compare would be right here, unless we can see that they have a good deal with Southwest, or if they have a good deal with United, then you'll want to price compare with those other vendors. So how we're going to do this is I'm just going to go in, do a quick search, and then I'm going to show you how to do the price comparison in there. That's pretty much it. This is just a quick tool, but honestly, it saves you so much time. So let's go. I'm going to start out with FunJet because it's my favorite. I've closed so many deals with FunJet because they just have really good sales. So we'll work with them, okay? We can do, let's do flight and hotel, that's fine. But you know what? Let's do a hotel only. Because if I do flight and hotel, I'm gonna have to choose the flights and all of that over and over when I'm doing the price comparison. It's the same thing. You just have to pick the exact flights every time you do the price comparison. Okay. But for this, just so I can show you the tool, we'll do hotel only. Let's say we're doing a mock booking, right? And then let's go somewhere cool. I said cool. Where's cool? Greece. We're going to Greece. That's cool. One room, 2 adults. And then let's give us a little bit of a room. Let's do like Labor Day weekend, shall we? So the 29th through, I bet this is going to cost a lot, through the 1st. So 29th through the 1st, hotel only, FunJet, Athens, Greece, 2 adults, 3 nights. Perfect. No travel protection. Let's search. 5 hours later. We love this. Now, VAX is going to use its powerful mind to go through a series of different prices as it takes its time to build us a quote. Yep, there it goes. It's thinking really hard. That's what I tell myself because it's kind of slow. But if you think about it, VAX, it does a lot. So it's processing. When it's doing this, it's really processing. And I just like to talk to waste the time of it processing. There we go. All right. So now we're going to go in. Oh, it's looking up the Moon Palace because I was trying to find that the other day. Reset the filters, please. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to go in and pick the hotel. I don't know why. I don't want lowest to highest. We want the preferred ones. Give me a nice one. All right. This is fine. The Royal Olympic Hotel. It doesn't really matter. Okay. But, oh, all right. Look at it. You got a whole background. Wow. That's actually really nice. Okay. All right. So we're going to select this one. Now, when I select it, you're going to notice something here that's going to happen on the right-hand side. So we got the hotel, great. What I want you to look at is right here. You see it already has the recent searches. It has everything in here for us, okay? Every time you search something on VAX, it goes here. And then you can always come in here, you can save it. And when you save it, it's going to be in a retrieved, saved itinerary. Or you can delete it or even duplicate it if you wanted to. Okay. You can also, once you get up to 3 or 2, 1 or 2, I guess, up to 3, you can price compare in between here. like which one's going to be the best option. This would be great for comparing the hotels, but also in a sense of if you're picking different hotels and you're trying to see which one's the best. So even if you use FunJet several times, if I do a new search, select it again and use FunJet, it'll pop up here as a second. So if you're trying to do price comparison or even just compare hotels, you can use that. Okay. Now that's not what we're going to be doing. So in here we have the whole thing set up. This is what we want for itinerary one. Leave it there. Now, how do you price compare in VAX? That's the whole reason you attended. Let's go. Hit this search bar right here. That's really it. I'm sorry. I made it sound so cool in a training, but that's really it. Let me show you. So now we open the search bar back up. It's the starting price, bearing everything where we were at, on the left-hand side at the beginning, but it opens here. So, I should do a training on multiple destinations. I love doing those. I'll do that next. I already have August. I'll do that in September. All right. So now you will come in and you will pick a different vendor and it will update. I think the only thing we have to fix is the package part. Yep. The package part always changes. So just go back to hotel only. Now we're doing Apple Vacations, which is what I probably would use for Greece because they're really good for Europe. But let's see if they are cheaper or more expensive. You see it's still on here. So we're going to be able to see it on the right. And then we're waiting again. That's fine. We can wait. How's your day? Hope all is well. I can't see it because I'm not in my studio, but I hope everything is going wonderful for you all while we wait. Da, 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 da. I want to blame it on my internet, but I can't. All right, what was the hotel called? Royal Olympic Hotel. Yay. This never goes away. Royal Olympic. Come on. Here we go. All right, select. Now, mind you, everything includes probably a transfer, I'm going to assume. No transfers actually are not included. Okay, maybe that's just like a Caribbean thing. So no transfers included, but the total price for them, $719. And then we have the other price. Oh, look, it's the same. Why is it $667? Oh, because you have to pay a destination. Okay. Same price. That's cool. Who would have known that? Now, I bet if we factored in some flights, I bet that would change. Want to factor in some flights? Let's go. We can open it back up. Watch this. Take us a minute. All right, we opened it back up. We're going to do another search. And this time we're going to add flights. All right, and search. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. We got to leave from somewhere. Let's do. Let's do New York. I feel like that's a good starting point for international flights to New York. A lot of international flights fly out of there. And we're waiting. Yeah, I always try to say I blame it on my internet, but I've done this in a library. I've done this at Starbucks. I use VAX a lot at Starbucks, and it's always like this. So, but you can see it does amazing things. Like, what system do we have that actually puts deposits, like as a consumer? Nowhere. And hold on one second. I gotta put my phone on do not disturb. All right. Woof. That's a rough flight. It's really never going to give up on that setting. All right. See, now it's got just the hotels. Now it's building a third one. So it's always going to do this. So I can always go back in there and fix it, right? So let's just say they loved this flight. That was great. So Turkish Airlines, 6:45 a.m. And honestly, if I was doing a big booking, 10:25, I would probably take pictures so I can remember. Actually, I'm going to take a picture anyways, just so I remember. See how it's just like this? Screenshot that. when you're doing yours, and then, or whenever you do this, shall I say, and then come over here, click it again, and it'll bring you right back to the other booking. And I have the price and everything, so I'll just add in a search. Just going in between the pages. Hotel and flight. Put it from NYC. All right, all things, there we go, perfect. So you can see it's pretty easy to do it, right? But this is the complicated part where we're about to do. I was trying to avoid it, but I figured I just went so fast. So let me show you again. Because it's easy. It's hard to slow down, you know, like it's exactly what it's just, you just click over here to the right and then you just go back and forth. But now it's going to update. And I think it's still going to save all of them there for you. I think you should be able to see them. I just think that you can only compare 3 at a time, but you still should be able to see all the recent searches. And one of my favorite things too, I'll tell you, if you log out and log back in, they'll still stay there for like a few days. So now we have the 2 here and the 2 here. Let's remove, wow, they really just be throwing anything in that spot. Royal Olympic, 1933. But now they're putting us on the British Airways instead of the Turkish Airlines. Do you see why I took a picture? Because it's not going to be the same. I have to find the Turkish Airlines. Oof. Filter, please. There it is. 6:45. Nope, that's not it. 19 hours, 10 minutes. First one. Like they got a promotional. Wow. I guess that's like a deal. I love Turkish Airlines. They actually have some really nice planes. Hold on, I gotta look at the photo. I don't remember what I picked. It was like 10 something. 10:25 a.m. Right? All right. So exact same booking. Oh, this is where we're gonna see the price difference. Exact same booking, but in a different system. This is an Apple. It's at technically 43.43 because they got to pay this when they get there. So this is what Apple's going to show. And then FunJet is significantly cheaper. Wow. Why? That's the exact same booking. Yeah. Yeah. For 2 people. That's exact same booking. And a big significant difference. But I bet you that they are giving a lot of commission. No? Oh, okay. Do you see why we need a price compare in VAX? Because I bet you that they're going to get a price somewhere around here, and we can come in here and save our clients some serious money and make some serious commission. The exact same booking, and that's the price difference. So we always shall price compare and start off in FunJet. I love FunJet, but you know, sometimes I've had like travel impressions. I feel like Apple Vacations tends to run a little bit more, but they also will pay you a little bit more in commission because the price is higher. We love that. Okay. So if you have somebody who already gives you a price and you can just go in and be like, nah, I got this cheaper, then use Apple because you're going to get paid more. Okay. Now, also, in a sense, too, I have used travel impressions in the past, and travel impressions will go in and give you direct flights when other vendors like Apple Vacation or FunJet won't all the time. So there are flight differences too. So if you're not finding the flights that you like, try travel impressions next. So that's probably what I would do to just kind of get a rough idea. But if I were to do this actual booking, I would run over to Expedia, see what Expedia's got, and then I would add an extra commission if there's a big price difference between the two. So that, my friends, is how you price compare in VAX. And it's very easy to use. And obviously it's very effective because imagine if you just went into Apple Vacations and left it alone and was like, okay, that works, right? So just by going in and clicking these, you can edit them and start a new search. You can always start a new search by just clicking the search bar when you're inside of a booking. And of course, you can also go in and save these and go be able to retrieve them here. Okay. So I hope that you have learned a lot today in this quick training. If you have any questions, I'm going to head to my studio now. But before I head there, real quick, make sure you guys join me tomorrow to learn about how to market on your Evo website. I'm going to teach you guys how to put the deals there and kind of just edit it a little bit and make it look pretty. So make sure you guys attend that training tomorrow here. And how to know when I'm going live, because next month the times are going to be changing to the evening. So how to know, make sure you guys like this video. Okay, leave comments if this helped you, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll get notifications and updates about when I am going live. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to my studio now. If you have questions, please put them in there. And I hope this helped you guys. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow. Let me put some music on for us.